Hi, it's your time here, and it's Health Notch time. Do you snore? Let's just get right to do you snore? It is time for bed, and when I am super tired, I snore. When I'm not super tired, I snore. I have an overbite that causes my airway to be blocked because my overbite allows my jawline to fall back and obstruct my sleeping. But I don't have sleep apnea to a point where they would diagnose it, okay? So sometimes we snore because of the way our mouth is configured, the way our nose is configured, or sometimes we're just, so tired that we can't even control anything. When you're sleeping, you really can't control anything. So airways, soft palate falls back, it blocks the flow, and you'll hear that hoarse sound. And I was like, I just need to keep my mouth closed. So I learned how to keep my mouth closed and found out that I can still snore with my mouth closed. So then I learned that if I keep my mouth pulled forward, then I can't snore. So they have mouthpieces for that. You got a mouthpiece like this, you put it in hot water, and it forms to your teeth. And okay, you cool it off, and then let it form to your teeth, and it will pull your bottom teeth forward to stop it from falling back and blocking off your airway. Now, some people have sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is not just snoring. The snoring is the blockage and that airway getting in the way and obstructing. But when sleep apnea comes along, it's because you're doing this. And then you're looking at the person like, hey, breathe, okay? So sleep apnea is the absence of breathing. This obstruction have come to the point where it's blocking the air off altogether. And then you'll get to the waking up because your body like, hey, you're not breathing. And go back to your pattern, you woke, and that gives you broken sleep. So if you're having that issue, you need to see a doctor. But some people are snoring not because they have sleep apnea, because they have the partial blockage, but they're still able to get the air through. And so you can use something like a mouthpiece. I have this kind. I have the kind that pulls your tongue forward. None of this is pretty, but you're trying to get a good night's sleep. And it keeps the tongue forward. You can't snore if you want to. And so that helps get you a good night's sleep. So when it's time to go to bed, you want to sleep. You don't want to go to bed, spend all night in bed thinking you're sleeping, but you have all this broken sleep because you're snoring, because you're waking yourself up snoring, or keeping your partner up by snoring, so neither one of you are happy in the morning. Take your health up a notch. Check out, see if you're snoring. If you sleep by yourself, you can use your phone to record yourself for a couple of hours, and you will find out if you're snoring, if you stop breathing. If you stop breathing and you constantly stopping breathing and sound like you're choking in the middle of the night, you need to see a doctor. You might have sleep apnea. Okay, so get yourself checked out. But if you're still breathing and you're still going on, you're just having the snoring issue, then you can get your mouthpiece. And if you're constantly finding that you're very, very, parched in the middle of the night, you sleeping with water by the bed, because you wake up in the middle of the night, your mouth's so dry, you can hardly swallow. There's nothing to swallow. Your whole palate is dried out. You might just need to get you some tape and tape your mouth closed. And we talked about this before. Get you a small piece of tape. Just to encourage you to keep your mouth closed. And that just might help. Take your health up a notch. If you're snoring, figure it out. Find out. There's no better thing to investigate and to look into than yourself. Take your health up a notch and get you some tape, mouth devices, or a doctor, okay? Get that snoring under control.